Assalamualaikum viewers, my name is Zindha. The Q help wala and the one student at Fiance Islamic campus. We are back to another video with Chat TV. So start first of all. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Glad to hear that. If you have any questions or anything specific, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay.
All right, sounds
Okay, I got 35 minutes. Me and you, many questions for you. So my first question is.
sounds like a plan. Perfect. I'm ready for your first question. Go ahead and fire away whenever you're ready.
Okay, my first question is what do it mean? Why we say everything live on social media?
That's a great question. We often say that because social media has become such a big part of our lives, and it really makes everything feel more immediate and transparent. It's almost like we're living our lives in real time for everyone to see. Like, we can dive deeper into that.
Okay, nice. So my next question is why was social media a big part of daily life?
That's another great question. Social media really took off because it connected people globally, made communication instant, and allowed for sharing content easily. Features like photos, videos, and live streaming, making it more engaging and interactive. It's definitely become a huge part of everyday life.
Okay, nice. So my next question is how much time do you spend on social media every day?
That's a fun one. It definitely varies from person. Where from an hour to a day, it can be more or less depending on bits and the type of content. For some, it's just a few minutes, and for others, it can be.
Okay. So my next question is social media more important than real life?
That's a really interesting question. In some ways, social media can complement real life by helping us stay connected and share experiences, but it's also important to find a balance because real life interactions have that personal, tangible social media can't fully replicate. The balance and how we use it.
Okay, my next question is what are the most popular social media platform in your country?
In Pakistan, Facebook is the most platform with over 100 million users. YouTube is also quite popular with a rep into 96.6 million users, and WhatsApp has about 1.7 million active users.
Okay, my is how has social media changed the way people communicate?
Social media has really transformed communication by making it instant and global. It's allowed people to cross distances easily, share ideas and experience in real time, and create communities around commerce. It's also made communication more visual and interactive, which has definitely changed the way we interact.
Okay, my next question is why do people share their personal life online?
People usually their personal lives on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, where they can photos, videos, stories, and updates. Many also use platforms like TikTok for dynamic short-form content. It really depends on the platform and the kind of content they want to share.
Nice. So my next question is what are the positive effect on social media?
Some of the positive effects include people across the globe providing a platform for self-expression, helping people build community, and even raising awareness from causes. It can also be a great tool for learning and networking. There are definitely positives to it.
Okay, so my next question: what are the negative effects on social media?
Absolutely. There are some negatives as well. It can include issues like privacy concerns, cyberbullying, the spread of misinformation, and even the impact on mental health, like anxiety or low self-esteem. It's definitely important to be mindful of those aspects too.
Okay, my next question is social media more harmful or helpful?
That's definitely a nuanced question. It really used when used, social media can be extremely helpful, fostering connection, support, and learning. On the other hand, if it's overused, used irresponsibly, it can have harmful effects. So it's really all about balance and intentionality.
Okay, nice. So my next question is the life people show online real or fake?
That's a really interesting topic. A lot of people strive to attain authenticity online, but sometimes there's a tendency. It definitely balancing act share. Ultimately, it comes down to personal choice and how comfortable someone feels sharing their self online versus in real life. It's definitely a fascinating conversation.
Okay, my next question is how does social media affect self-esteem?
That's a great question. Social media can definitely influence mental health in both positive and negative. On the positive side, it can provide support networks, sense of belonging, but on the flip, it can sometimes lead to comparison, anxiety, overwhelmed. It's definitely a complex relationship.
My next question is why do people compare themselves to other online?
That's a really common phenomenon. People often compare themselves due to the curated and idealized content they see online, which can create unrealistic expectations. We look at others' highlight reels and measure ourselves against them, but it's important to remember that what we see online isn't always the full picture.
Okay, nice, very, very nice. So my next question is what role do like and followers play in people happiness?
That's a great point. Role models can have a huge impact by inspiring resilience, creativity, and success. It can help shape aspiration, personal growth, and values. Ultimately, positive role models can really help people navigate challenges and stay motivated in their own journeys.
Nice. So my next question is can social media addiction be dangerous?
Social media addiction is definitely like reduced productivity, disrupted sleep patterns, and even increased feelings of anxiety or loneliness. It's definitely important to find a healthy balance and be mindful of how much we spend online.
My next question. Okay, my next question. How can social media affect mental health? My next
Social
question is how can social media affect mental health?
mental health in various ways, both positively and negatively. On the positive side, it can offer support networks and a sense of community, while on the negative side, it can sometimes lead to comparison, feelings of inadequacy, or even heightened anxiety. It really depends on how it's used, the individual's experience.
Okay, my next question. Why do people spend more time online than with family or friends?
That's a really relatable question. Some find that balance, especially with the constant notifications and engagement online. But it's definitely important to make additional time for family and friends and to create those meaningful in-person connections as well.
Okay, so my next question. How does social media shape young people's dreams or goals?
Really important topic. Social media can shape young people's perspective, influencing their self-esteem, and even their social as they navigate online interactions and comparisons. It can also impact their mental health, either positively or negatively, depending on how they engage with it. It's definitely a complex and important area to consider.
My next question of women is why do people feel pressure to post daily?
That's a really good question. Often people feel pressure to post daily because of social norms, the desire for validation, approval, and the fear of missing out. Plus, algorithms on platforms often reward frequent posting, which can add to pressure. It definitely creates a cycle.
Okay, so my next question is what happens when a post does not get many likes?
That's a great question. Sometimes it doesn't get engaged. Out for some people, and their motivation to affect their confidence, how they engage moving forward. It's important that not every post will resonate the same way, and that's completely normal. Balancing expectations and self-compassion can really help.
The question is how does social media create a sense of proper?
Fascinating topic. Social media can create a sense of pressure by showcasing curated, often idealized versions of people's lives, which can make others feel like they need to keep up or measure up. This can lead to comparisons and ultimately a feeling of inadequate stress. It's definitely something to be mindful of.
Okay, my next question is how much personal information is safe to share online?
That's a really important question. It's generally best cautious and share as little personal information as possible, especially details like address, phone number, or financial information. It's always good to review privacy settings and be mindful of what you post, just to keep your information safe.
My next question is what are the risks of sharing location on social media?
There are definitely several risks, such as identity theft, privacy invasion, targeted scams, and even potential job or reputation impacts. It's always good to be mindful of who can see what you share and to be cautious about the details you put out there.
Okay, so my next question is how can hackers issue your online information?
Absolutely. Hackers can misuse personal information in a lot of ways, like identities, committing fraud, or even accessing sensitive accounts. That's why it's really important to use strong, unique passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and stay vigilant about what you share.
Okay, so my next question is what is digital privacy?
A digital privacy policy is essentially a document that outlines how an organization collects, uses, stores, and protects users' personal data. It typically explains what information is gathered, it's shared with third parties, and what rights users have regarding their own data. It's really all about transparency and user protection.
My next question is monitor their agenda on social media.
Definitely a good consideration. It can be helpful to keep an eye on how much time social media to maintain a healthy balance and ensure it doesn't interfere with other important aspects of life. It's all about finding that right equilibrium.
Okay, my next question is how can you protect yourself from online scams?
That's a really important. Some good practices include using strong, unique passwords, being cautious about clicking on links, verifying the authenticity of contacts, and enabling two-factor authentication whenever possible. It's also helpful to stay informed about common scams and to trust your instincts.
So my next question is there be age limit from using social media?
That's definitely a worthwhile consideration. Setting limits can help maintain a healthy balance, mental well-being, and ensure that social media doesn't interfere with real life actions or responsibilities. It's all about finding what works best for you and your style.
My next question is, how can people report about building online?
That's a really important question. People can report cyberbullying by reaching out to the platform's support team and also contacting local if needed. It's also helpful to keep records of any abuse messages and to seek support from trusted friends, family, or professional resources.
Okay, question is, how does fake news, social media?
Fake news can spread quickly on social media because how easily information is shared and how quickly it can go viral. This can lead to misinformation and even real-world consequences. It's important to verify sources, fact-check information, and approach news critically to help combat it.
Okay, so my next question is, why do people believe everything they see online?
It's a really thoughtful question. Often people feel that way because of the constant presence of social media and the way it captures so many aspects of daily life. It's definitely important to find moments of privacy and balance and to be mindful of what we share and how we engage online.
So my next question is, social media companies control what people post.
That's a really interesting point. Social media companies do have certain algorithm content gets promoted, moderated. This can affect what people see and share, creating certain trends or even limiting viewpoints. It's definitely a complex dynamic.
Okay, so my next question is, how does social media affect public opinions?
Social media can really influence public opinion by certain viewpoints, shaping narratives through algorithms, and enabling rapid information sharing. It can also help us awareness about important issues or conversely spread. It really plays a significant role in shaping how people perceive the world.
So, okay, my next question is, how does social media affect politicians and elections?
That's a great question. Social media can definitely impact public attention in elections by shaping the information that people see, sometimes creating echo chambers, spreading political ads, even influencing public opinion through targeted content. It can play how campaigns are run and how voters are engaged.
Okay, my next question is, how can students use social media from learning?
That's a great topic. Students can use social media for a lot of positive purposes, like collaborating on projects, networking with peers and professionals, finding educational resources, and staying informed about current events. Of course, it's so important to balance it with the time and mindful use.
Okay, my next question is social media distant of student for student?
That's definitely an interesting question. Social media can both positively impact student life. On the positive side, it can foster collaboration, provide learning resources, and help with networking. That it can sometimes be a distraction, contribute to procrastination, or even add to stress. बिल्कुल मैं समझ सकता हूँ. अगर आपको और कोई भी सवाल भी डिस्कस करना हो तो आप पूछ सकते हैं.
Please listen you say English. So my next question is, can social media help people find job?
Absolutely. Social media can be a powerful for job hunting. It can help people network with industry professionals, discover job openings, showcase their skills and portfolios, and even engage with potential employers. It's definitely a great resource when effectively.
Okay, what is personal branding on social media?
Sure, personal branding on social media is all about presenting yourself authentically and consistently. It involves sharing content that highlights your skills, expertise, values, and personality. It's also about engaging the audience, building your professional network, and maintaining a cohesive online presence that aligns with your goals, help you stand out.
The next question is, should teachers use social media to connect with students?
That's a really thoughtful question. Teachers can definitely use social media to foster engagement, share educational resources, and build a sense of community. Of course, it's important to maintain professional boundaries, ensure privacy, and follow any school policies. When used thoughtfully, and really enhance the learning
तो गया था
experience.
फिर ओके तो the next question is, how
Sounds
can social media improve communication between schools and parents?
That's a great question. It can definitely help improve communication between schools and parents, providing real-time updates, sharing important announcements, and creating an open line of communication. It can also facilitate through discussion groups, virtual meetings, and sharing educational resources, the whole process more collaborative and transparent.
Okay, my next question is, should social media be allowed in classroom?
That's definitely a nuanced topic. On one hand, social media can enhance learning through collaborative projects. On the other hand, it can also be distracting. It really depends on how it's implemented and the guidelines in place. With proper site and structure, it can definitely be beneficial.
My next question is, how can people use LinkedIn or Twitter performantly?
TikTok or Twitter for a variety of purposes. For example, they can share creative content, engage with the community, stated on news and trends, network professionally, or even advocate for causes they care about. Each platform has its own strengths, and people can tailor their approach to both.
Can social media be a tool for creating and innovation?
Absolutely. Social media can definitely serve as a powerful tool for expression and engagement. Get people to share their art, ideas, and projects with a global audience, collaborate with others, and even give real-time feedback. It's definitely a dynamic way to stay involved and connected.
Okay, so my next question, how do people from different countries use social media differently?
That's a great question. People can use social media to connect with others from different cultures, sharing experiences, learning about diverse perspectives, in global conversations, and even in projects. It helps build understanding, empathy, and a sense of community across borders.
Okay, what will social media look like in 10 years?
That's such an interesting question. In 10 years, social media could evolve even more with advancements in technology, augmented reality, virtual reality, and AI. We might see immersive experiences, more personalized content, and creation of various. It'll definitely be exciting to see how it all and how these innovations shape the way we connect in it. It's always evolving, so it'll be fascinating to watch.
Okay, the my next question is, why do you use social media?
That's a great question. Social media for a mix of things, staying connected with friends and family, keeping up with news and trends, discovering new ideas, and even networking professionally. It's definitely a versatile tool depending on what you're looking for.
Okay, very important. Okay, for you. So my last question is, what is your favorite apps and why?
That's one. I'd say I really enjoy apps productivity and creativity, like note-taking apps or design tools. I also love platform connected and informed. It's so explore new ones and see how they can make life a bit easier, more enjoyable.
Okay, so thank you so much. You are very answers. So, okay, goodbye.
I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions in the future, let me know.
Okay, thank you. ये थी आज की हमारी कल की उम्मीद होगी आपको अच्छी लगी होगी, अच्छी लगे लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। मौके अगली कल नहीं मिलेंगे तो फिर हाफिज, तो गुड बाय।